Well, good morning, everyone. I think we're going to start now. It's 10:46. So good morning and welcome to the Integrate Project Final Event webinar. My name is Martha Dunbar, and as coordinator of the project, it is a pleasure to welcome you to our webinar that I will moderate together with my colleague, Eric Malta. So to start off and give you an overview of the project, we're going to project our short promo video that briefly summarizes part of the work.
Integrate is an Interreg Atlantic Area European project that encourages cooperation for industrial transition towards integrated multi-trophic aquaculture. Integrate consists of 8 partners and 11 associated partners from 5 member states in the Atlantic area, and is led by the Spanish aquaculture research organization CTAQUA. The project aims to create a network between the project partners, expert researchers, industry groups, and civil society, and to communicate the principles of eco-innovation and efficiency on which the IMTA concept is based. IMTA describes the cultivation of organisms from different trophic levels in close proximity to each other. This means that the waste products from one species become the nutrients for another species group, minimizing the impact to the environment.
IMTA is not only focused on ecology or economics or society, but it's the combination and the interaction of these 3 main domains of the sustainable development that is really important to focus on.
Integrate investigates best practices within several pilot actions to demonstrate the IMTA principles in aquaculture. The project analyzes current and past IMTA systems in the Atlantic area at commercial and scientific level, and creates a platform where science and technical knowledge meet in order to communicate the benefits and bottlenecks of IMTA.
As a whole, as a country or as a region, development of this kind of aquaculture, I think it strongly depends on the influence that we can have on regulations, on policies, and depends on our success to be able to explain the results of Integrate.
Integrate provides innovative solutions and translates them into technical, legal, and administrative reality to support the shift towards an aquatic circular economy in the Atlantic area.
It's one of the key aims of the Integrate project that the results from the project, as well as the greater knowledge of IMTA, should be spread to as many people as possible. All the partners within the project have produced said learning materials taking a wide variety of formats. These have all been put into one central point on the Integrate website that's free to access and is open access to all, and we're looking forward to promoting that amongst key individuals, students, industry professionals, regulators and other interested parties as well who want to learn more about IMTA and what it is.
Okay, so before we launch into the presentations, I'd like to go through the program briefly. We've divided the event into 3 sessions. In the first session, called the Integrate Project, I will present a general overview, followed by a work package 4 presentation and perception of IMTA in the Atlantic area by Jessica Radcliffe and Bertrand Jacquemin. Then we'll continue with the presentations of best practice in the Atlantic area based on our Pilot Action 1 activities. That will be 3 presentations by project partners and 1 presentation by associated partner Damien Toner. In Pilot Action 2, we'll have 1 presentation by project partner Bertrand and 1 presentation by French external expert Cynthia Carpentier. And here in in pilot action 3, we have a small change in the program. So we'll start with external Spanish expert Macarena Algarín from CTAQUA's pilot action, followed by a joint presentation from project partners Gabriela Oliveira and Eric Malcolm. And although we are in a virtual event, we'd like to take a short break to get a cup of coffee and stretch our legs. So after 10 minutes, we'll come back for the final presentation in this session 2 on IMTA's environmental contribution by project partner Emilia Cunha from ICMA. And finally, in session 3, we will look ahead and discuss what Integrate is doing in terms of capitalization from Lars Brunner, action plans by Marie, and some conclusions from myself. And after each of the sessions, starting with session 2, we will have an interactive Q&A session where you can engage with the presenters by typing your questions in the question box. Some of you have already used this function, I've seen. If there are any questions that can't be answered during the sessions, we'll keep them and find a way to send out the answers at a later stage, either via email or consolidated on the website. And now we'll continue with welcome addresses by Juan Manuel García, Managing Director of the Andalusian Aquaculture Technology Center, CTAQUA, and Sandra Tavares da Silva, Executive Manager of the Interreg Atlantic Area Program Managing Authority.
Bienvenidos a todos a esta presentación virtual de los resultados del proyecto Interreg. Muchas gracias a los socios y colaboradores que van a participar en esta jornada y especialmente a vosotros, los asistentes, que sois los que lo hacéis posible. Me gustaría aprovechar esta oportunidad para agradecer a la Unión Europea que haya hecho viable, mediante su apoyo y financiación, el desarrollo de un proyecto que considero es clave para una buena parte del futuro del sector acuícola. En concreto, dar las gracias a los responsables de gestionar la estrategia Atlantic-Area. Esta colaboración interregional es un modelo de desarrollo útil y eficiente. Es necesario que el esfuerzo económico realizado por los ciudadanos europeos, que son, en último término, los que financian este proyecto, tengan una recompensa proporcional a dicha confianza. Es por ello que tenemos la responsabilidad de hacerlo con excelencia y aplicabilidad. El trabajo realizado, los profesionales que han intervenido y la dimensión de los resultados obtenidos en Integrate se merecería un encuentro en vivo y visitando las instalaciones donde se han materializado los modelos experimentales, pero las condiciones actuales nos impiden hacerlo, por lo que vamos a poner todos los medios para que sus resultados y su contenido se difunda y llegue a todos los interesados. Ha sido para CTAQUA un inmenso honor liderar este proyecto, pero también un reto y una gran responsabilidad. La estrategia de producción basada en el INTA es una alternativa que combina actividad económica a través de la generación de puestos de trabajo y riqueza, a la vez que prioriza el concepto de sostenibilidad en los procesos y los productos, dos objetivos de máxima actualidad. De ahí que se considere una de las mejores alternativas para la producción acuícola en espacios sensibles y especialmente vulnerables. En este cultivo se plasma de manera muy gráfica y evidente los conceptos abstractos de la denominada economía circular. Este proyecto puede y debe de servir de modelo de cómo la cooperación y el trabajo conjunto nos hace más eficaces y más fuertes. El debate y la discusión profunda ha sido una constante que ha enriquecido el trabajo y la conclusión final consensuada un referente para futuros proyectos. Os deseo que sea una jornada productiva y satisfactoria. Y ahora os dejo con Sandra Tavares da Silva, directora ejecutiva de Interreg Atlantic Area. Gracias.
For today, the agenda is quite promising, and I'm pretty sure that we will have a very important set of sessions and a very good setting for the discussion. This is the time to gather the knowledge, to gather the good practices, to gather the results that came from several months of work to which the consortium was allocated. All these results that are going to be discussed today for sure will be used to capitalize even more the synergies we can have with this good work. And these results, their capitalization, will be promoting economic growth, job opportunities and social inclusion in the Atlantic regions, with the most important and positive impact on citizens that live in coastal and less developed areas. So, today we have the opportunity to discuss, to think about what was reached and what we want to get for the future. I really hope that the event will be very fruitful for all of you. And as I've said last year in Porto, the success of our program is the success of our projects. And for sure, Integrate is one of our stars and will be a very important project to show the relevance of the Interreg Atlantic area as a fundamental policy cohesion tool for the Atlantic regions. Now I will leave the floor to the experts and wish you all a good journey. Best wishes for the future. Thank you.